Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? I hope you're well. Hi, Kirsten. Hope you're good, honey. There we go. Oh, chasing my tail this morning. Oh dear. Ever since I've got this wee denture in, it makes my teeth look funny there. It actually moves your teeth slightly. Hi Barbara, hi Michelle. Let's give it a few seconds. How is everyone? I've dyed my hair this morning. Look at this colour of my scalp. I actually missed a bit here, but look at the colour. Oh dear. I was up super early today. So yeah, I've got 4. I'll just give you a quick squint. Don't want to spoil any surprises. Ah. Oh, that's wet on the back because I was cleaning yesterday and I must have sat it down on the wet anchor. So I'm going to use a new stamp set today. Has everybody got a coffee? Now I'm playing with the Masterfully Made papers. You know, that beautiful paper that has 40,000 coordinating colours with it. Which is this one. So now that I have a packet and a half, I'm quite happy to cut it up. Hello Jackie, good morning my lovely. So I still haven't told you what we're making. Right, what we're using. I've prepped already with Countryside Corners dies. And that's good that you're up early. Early bird catches the worm. These, no drink, can you hang on? Of course, I'll just, I need to go through my hostess code and everything, Hazel, so you don't dad on my lovely and get your cup up. So, using them, and then we're using the Layering Leaves bundle. Shut the door properly, sweetheart, just for the dogs. Layering Leaves bundle. I've had this punch a while, the bow punch. My son's staring at me. Him and his little friend slept on the big new couch last night. So this is a new stamp set, Layering Leaves. So, photopolymer, really good. So I'm going to use that. And maybe some of the die cuts that I've done from this. So yeah, right, I'll give it another few minutes for people to grab a wee cuppa and for me to get a wee drink of my cuppa. Drink of my cuppa, rather. Janice is saying great idea. It is. It is. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right, so. Let me just grab a couple of bitties. What have I got going on? Crafty Stamping Club June Challenge is now closed. So I will be picking a winner at random at some point today. And what else is there in here? I have extended my foldable recorded tutorial and PDF tutorial class offering. I've extended it for July. So it's £15 for the recorded class or £20 for the class and materials. It's only the card base in the ribbon. The DSP layers and matte layers, you would need to just use your own stash. So it doesn't need to be paid till the end of July. So that's a wee bargain. Hostess code currently running is this. Oh, put it up, Jackie. Just put it up because if anybody is putting any late ones in this morning, it's fine. Yes, Gemma, you're booked in. Thank you. And Barbara, I know you were wanting booked in. I don't know if you were aware that I've extended it to July, honey. No, you didn't miss much, my darling Hazel. So this is the current hostess code. June giveaway is now closed. So if you commented, you would get a free entry. If you shared the post, you would get 2 entries. This is for non-demos, this giveaway. It's not like you guys need any more freebies. Because I'm sure your craft rooms are absolutely jam-packed anyway. If you shared, you got 2 entries, and if you shopped online, you got a free lot of 5 entries. So that will be done later on. And yeah, that is it. So I'm going to flip you round. So, dun, 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 dun. What do you think we're going to do with these? I've done something before with them. Masterfully Made designer series paper we are using. And here is the stamp set that we're using, and it coordinates with the bow punch. This is actually a Million Sales Achiever Rachel Tessman's design stamp set, so we're using that. And then we flip over here, this is a Masterfully Made suite. We're using the papers from here. And the bow punch, well, I don't need to show you it in the catalogue because this is it here. So, quite excited about that. Right, okay, so what are we doing? This is a prior project that I done. You're on the sink, oh bless. This is a prior project that I done using those fabulous dies. So when you're die cutting a card base that's already folded, if you just hang the shape slightly off the top, as you would to make a circle card or whatever, it comes like this. Hazel saying you're all matchy. Yes. Mellow yellow. Even though my logo's pink and my business stuff's all pink and black, I just like yellow. So we're going to make some cards, not with this paper, but I made 3 different sizes just to kind of showcase how gorgeous these dies are. So, ta-da! Here's 2 I made earlier. Hi Rouse, how are you? So, looky. Winner, chicken dinner, look at that. Oh, just spat on my arm there. Oh. So, some colours here. So, these are just some of the colours that coordinate. Bright Peacock, returning colour. Sweet Sorbet, in colour. Lost Lagoon, returning. Lemon Lime Twist, returning. Berry Burst, new I think. Or is it returning? Can't remember. And Azure Afternoon is a new one. Hazel saying she is a tea girl. There was one day, it's strange because sometimes I go right off coffee. And I was drinking tea all day. Oh no, I ran out of coffee, that's what it was. Berry Burst is returning. Thank you, sweetheart. And it wasn't until like late at night I discovered I've got a box of coffee tea bags. What a silly sausage. Okay, so I have die cut out a matte layer, Pretty Peacock and Azure Afternoon. Then I've taken the 3rd die down and we've got these die cuts. So, I'm not sure, I think I'll do that one like that. And this one on here. Oh no, you know what I was wanting to do? I was wanting to use this side. This side on there. No, wrong way. Oh my goodness, make up your mind, Tricia. There. Okay, so that's going to be some matte layers. So I can just glue them down just now. And then we'll start doing the little layers and stuff. The little punches. Jackie loves Pretty Peacock. I know, it's cute, eh? It's quite a bold colour. I actually just put all my new colours away into my little folders. So yeah, right, hang on, where's my little bin went? I've got a funny feeling this glue is going to be slightly dry. I just love these papers. Right, okay, so let's just pop this on. It's a bit of a clash of colours at the top, but it's alright. It's alright. I might actually put that to the bottom of the card. We shall see. Okay, let's get these up. What is everybody's plans today? I have left it last minute and I'm going to have to take a hem up on my son's school leavers party suit trousers later. I'm sure I have some webbing hem stuff and then just a couple of stitches at each of the corners would do. Right, okay, so I think I want to, these are going to be bulky cards, so I'm going to attach them to the base with some dimensionals. So I'll just plod on with this. Stampin' blends, practicing, yes. Jackie's hoping to go in the craft room, brilliant. Got a few challenges up over in my Smithy Stampers Demonstrator team group. Nothing like making you ladies work. Gemma's going to start Christmas in July swap and prep for some of the next week's classes. Brilliant. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, Carol's crafting as well. I am off out to my village open gardens later. Oh, what's that about, Hazel? You know I like a little bit green-fingeredness. Hi, Victoria. How are you? Right, I am going to get the poker tool. And I'm just going to stab and pick off the backings of these, she says. It's a good way to not get the backings everywhere. Just be gentle. Make sure your dimensionals are stuck down. Plenty. Barbara's going to play about as well. It's great to see you all crafting, especially those... oh, I'm good, honey. I'm good. Especially those that have been purchasing my monthly creative crafting kit. It's great to see that you've used the free projects that I've gave you, and then you've went a step further and actually kept on playing with the goodies. You know, it's like you do one thing and cast something aside. Ask me how I know. But we're not wanting to do that. Right, how cool are these? Awesome. This is something, if you do classes, if you're a demo, it's a good wee idea for a different kind of class, like the different shape fancy folk card. Jason's been blessed. I've completed both quick starts last month. So you start your second month back as Bronze Elite, yay! And you get that extra 5% bonus discount. Well done. I hadn't realised you'd left completely, hun. But it's so nice to see you back. So nice to see you back. Right, okay. Pre-die cut pieces from some of the scraps, from some of the negative pieces from these die cuts. So I managed to get a couple of labels out of it. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. What I'm going to do though is I am going to stamp and punch out. Now I'm going to play with this a lot. So what I'm going to do with this scrap paper is I'm going to punch with this, and then I'm going to stamp, and then I'm going to punch. Just because I want you to see just how gorgeous these are. Gemma and my team managed her quick start as well. Right, sorry about the noise. So we've got Azure afternoon. Hi Susan, how are you? It doesn't matter, there's a little bit off of there. I usually tuck these in behind anyway. So I'm just making full use of all those scrap bits. Now you'll notice there's black on these. That's because there was, oh my goodness, my belly's rumbling. Despite having had a little serene loaf. There's some dodgy stamping on the back of there, so use everything. Jason's saying congrats, Gemma. It's amazing. It's amazing. Right, okay. I haven't used this punch nearly as much as I'd like to have used. Hence why it's a little stiff at the minute. Quick start. Quick start is when you achieve a certain amount of sales within a 3-month period and also a 9-month period. And you get reward, free spends in the catalogue as a reward. I've just got my cardstock stuck in my stamp. Right, put that to the side. It's really good. It's really good. And it also helps encourage us to keep going and get to that Bronze Elite to get another extra discount. Jason saying, I've just realised these will look nice with the Timeless Arrangements bundle. I can't even think what that is. I obviously haven't bought enough. What's it called, Jason? Timeless Arrangement. Page 67. Let me see. This is why I love lives, because we just all kind of give suggestions. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't actually realise there was some, so many sentiments in that. Jason, you're not enabling me to want to buy more stuff. I'm going to leave that open at that page, actually, because that is really pretty. And look at these dies that you can layer up. Create a little garden scene. Oh, I love it, right. Okay. We're terrible, aren't we? Encouraging each other to spend more money. Right, if we don't spend money on ourselves, no one else will. Right, I'm going to use that bit there. I need this bit here. Right, I think that'll do for the minute. I'm making a mess to the side here. So if you want quick cards, you can just punch these out, stamp a sentiment, stick it on. The dies are to die for, they look amazing. Is that a new punch? Oh, I've just dropped my phone again. No, this was out of... This was in the last mini, I think. Oh, goodness. My mind's went blank. It's in the annual catalogue. Anyway. Maybe you haven't seen it being played with enough. So yeah, that's a bow punch. I'm sure it carried over either from the last catalogue or from the mini. It was one of the two. One of the two. Look at all those. How gorgeous is that? You can make a wreath card. Jason's saying, my motto is I can't take the money with me. You certainly can't. You certainly can. Right, I need to get some white card. So I don't want thick basic white though. Where is my standard normal white? Here it is. Because in here I have an array of scrappy pieces. Right, so I'm just going to give you a little tip for those of you that maybe haven't seen this before. You want to... Is that 2 pieces? Yeah, it is. I was going to say that's awful thick. Raz will have a look and punch mad. Gemma feels another order coming in. The only thing I couldn't get this morning was an ink pad. It's out of stock. Oh. So I feel I need to spend what I saved, or what you like. Right, okay. So we're going to do a little template for stamping. So you just punch out like so. Let me get a darker bit of card so you can see it better. Okay, and you can use this as a guide. A lot of people do this with their stamp practice. So what you do is you pop this down, you get your stamps. Now I'm just going to use the outline stamp. Okay, so we want to place that here inside this. We want the little one, the outside stamp. The outside stamp, I mean the top one. So it's not like the colour infill one, it's the... There we go. Do that, right? Now make sure it's definitely the right way, because see if you put it over like that, it totally changes it. Hi Karen, how are you, honey? Hi, how are you doing? If you turn it over, it's different. So make sure it's lining up as that, because as we punch stamp on the top, you want that showing through here to come out. So get a block and we pick them up. Now they're very, very close, so just make sure that you've enabled a little tiny little gap in between. So now we can quite happily punch, stamp and punch. Now for these that have got more than one image, doing it along a long strip is better, because then you can just go along like this and punch it out. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just leave this as a template for my punch, and I'll bring in this other bit for stamping on. Right, now my question to you is, what colours out of these should I stamp in? Please help me out. I'm terrible at picking. I'm getting worse. I just can't make my mind up. So, oh goodness, it keeps spitting on myself. So, I must need another wee drink of coffee. Let me know what colours should I stamp. Now, bear in mind, this is the outline. Pretty Peacock. There we go, brilliant. Pretty Peacock. So we'll do a Pretty Peacock and a Berry Burst. Awesome. I think it's really, look, Peacock and Lagoon. I think it's, oh, yous are wanting it all. Maybe I should do a lot then. Right, okay, so lemon lime twist is really nice, isn't it? So there's Pretty Peacock. Now, these stamp pads on the back, this is the name sticker that you take off and you put on here. The one at the bottom, you take off, and it really should be placed in here so that you can see the colour. However, if you don't have patience for that, just make sure that the name of the ink pad is facing you when you're stamping so that you don't stamp in the wrong colour. And be very careful you don't stamp, then restamp in the wrong pad. Right, let's do these bold ones first. Right, let's go Berry Burst. Now, be careful because these, some of these new pads are really juicy. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I need to plug my phone in, folks. Don't want it dying on me. Hang on a second. Sorry if it wibbles. There we go. That's really pretty, isn't it? Karen's saying, Jason's saying just do them all. Yeah, just do them all. Do them all. Right. Now, I'm going to put these away as I am finished with them to avoid any accidents. Okay. Right. Now, Lost Lagoon. Now, you don't need to press hard into your inks. That is when you end up getting ink on the underside and then maybe making a mess. And if your control of your arm isn't as good going down the way like that, you could always use the ink pad and then go, like, put it down and add the ink to there. Depends. You've just got trial and error. It's don't stick your finger in the pads, especially if you're a new stamper. I found the control of how much ink you put on was one of the learning curves. Wow, look. So, Pretty Peacock's very similar to Lost Lagoon, but much darker. Does that make sense? Same but different? Right, okay. Now, if I stamp that and lemon in, oh yes, it's still going to do it. Right, cool. Oh dear. See, there's always little inks accidents. Right, lemon lime twist. Should I get another bit of paper? Yeah. Right, let's see. So that's those three. It's great keeping a hold of these little strips. Is everybody still watching? Just the comments have went quiet. Don't know what's going on. Now, I want to apologise because if any of you guys, oh, you're still here, good, follow me on social media and see any typing errors or spelling errors or things like that on my posts, I apologise because I keep hitting wrong keys because of these nails. Right, I'm going to start lemon and lime twist. Ta-da! Then we'll move to Azure Afternoon. Ta-da! Why do I always need to give a singing commentary? Be careful when you're cleaning them off as well that you're not doing it too hard and maybe moving the stems of the stamp. I just kind of realised that there as I was cleaning. Now, we don't need them again. So let me pop them away. Still here, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I don't know about you guys, but I can certainly feel a rise in the temperature now. It's been quite windy and obviously raining a lot through the night where I am. We might not even need to colour these in, but I am going to show you how it works. Okay, so let me show you. Let me get my black out. So 2-stage stamping is amazing, and that means you've got a main outline image stamp, and then you've got the same one that would colour it inside. So let me just show you. Jackie's in protective text is the worst, always putting something. I know, it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Oh yeah, you could always use, thanks Kirsten, Wink Stella. And that just moves the colour around a little bit to save you stamping. Great tip, honey. Ding, 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 ding. Right. I think I've got any Wink Stellas left. I've got one. I'm not sure if it's dried out. Right, okay, so we have the outline, and then we have an infill one, which is here. In fact, this one has two outline stamps, so that's quite good. And then it's also got this one here. Let me show you here. This one here is like the veins, more veins, and then this one here is an infill as well. So this is actually 1, 2, 3 potentially. So brilliant. And you don't need to use them. You could use the background one and just stamp a little bit of colour on the top. So, Jason's tried speech to text, but it hates me. I do quite a lot of speech to text between us, especially if my Emmy's playing up. But I was actually surprised. Right, hang on a second. So you just want to line that up on the top. That's where it's going to, yep, it's going to fit lovely. Obviously, it's designed to fit like that. I was actually amazed that it liked my Scottish accent. Don't get me wrong, there is some words that it doesn't. Right, let me use Lemon Lime Twist. I'm just going to show you what it's like to do first and second generation stamping. So if you don't have a lot of ink colours, you could always do these kind of stamping tips to get more out of your ink till you build up kind of thing. And you can see here I've pressed too hard, so I do have excess ink on my stamping block. Right, okay, so all we do, I need to stand up for this, hang on. Just place that over the top. Wow. That is gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. It's gorgeous, it's gorgeous. Right, let me tidy up and then I'll punch them all out. Getting carried away with myself there. Oh dear, right. Has anybody else played with this? Jason, I'm sure there must be apps out there, but I'm not really wanting to be paying for something that we can get on our phone. All right, with a little bit of pain in the butt, changing the text, but my goodness, I'm so clumsy this morning. What am I doing? There we go. See how easy it is to get glue and everything stuck in your ink pads. The wee chamois is good for giving them a little wipe off again. Jane saying, back again, kept getting disturbed. People should know I'm not available. Oh no! We never get peace when we need it, do we? Right. Now, can I just ask, I am going to stamp in a colour, but what colour do you think I should stamp on for these cards? Just so that I don't put those away. I'm thinking Pretty Peacock or Berry Burst for this one, for the sentiment. And then Azure or Sweet Sorbet for this one. So that or that. Right, that's fine. I could leave them out, can't I? I'll just put the other ones away. Right, let me pop them strategically to the side. Defo Pretty Peacock, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oops, don't leave that on your mat because it's wet. Right, let's punch these out. Let's get them punched out. Okay, so, wow, there's 17 watching, thank you. So, we just want to line it up, like so, and punch. Many people can do that with one hand, I can't. I'm a little weakling. So, there is our, what colour was that? Was that Berry Burst? Was it Berry Burst, I suppose? Then we've got the Azure Afternoon. I think it's nice to have both stamped and punched or die cut images and like the stamped ones as well as the kind of like solid colours. Hi Nelly, how are you? Okay, now this one's a little bit more difficult to see because it's so light and I haven't got my proper spectacles on. Oop. Now I think the wee line's slightly off because it's moved slightly when I've been cleaning it, so just bear that in mind. Right, the other bit is here. These are looking amazing. I almost want to do a 6x6 card or something. Maybe I'll do that later on. So yeah, my plans for today is later on I need to, once I've put all these on YouTube and stuff like that and done my competition drawers, I need to take his trousers up, Junior's trousers up, and then I need to make sure that the postman picks up one of my customer orders that I'm sending to him. And what else? Oh, tonight we have Ricky's Leavers party at the town hall. Of course, just help yourself, you don't need to ask. Help yourself. That's the whole point, isn't it? Just to inspire. So their leaving thing is at 6:30 in the town hall, and then my husband and I and the kids have an 18th, our family friend's son's 18th in the pensioner hut, which is also just across the road from the town hall. But we're going to have to go to and from. Right, let's just compare. Sorry, I'm covered in ink already. Jane loves that punch. It's good, isn't it? So look at the difference with just stamping the outline and a colour, but then using the black as the outline and then filling with the same colour. Look totally different, don't they? And then did I punch out some lemon and lime? No, I didn't. Solid colours, I didn't. These are fab. Good, good. Right, hang on a sec. I want to see how we are for time. Oh, it's still got 15 minutes, so that's good. That's plenty of time. Right, so we're going to stamp sentiment on this card. Oh, come on. And Pretty Peacock. And then this one, Berry Burst or Azure? Yes, sorry, Sweet Sorbet it is. Sweet Sorbet or Azure, because that's in here as well. I'll just leave that for a wee second. I'll just get a quick drink of my coffee. Sorbet. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I still haven't played with half of the new colours yet. If anybody is in USA and does not have a demonstrator, I highly recommend my friend Jason. Jason Looks Designs is his page. He's an amazing crafter, and I've saw some of his lives. Different time difference is difficult, obviously, isn't it, Jason, unless you're up at 5 in the morning. However, I highly recommend shopping with Jason if you're over the water. So, right, okay. Now comes the next decision, which is almost as bad as trying to decide what you want for your dinner. Can't use these because I think all the sentiments are too big for the little die cut piece that I've done. That's absolutely fine, because I think in my head I was wanting to use some of these. Was it that one? Because the Softly Sketched and the Apple Harvest, the sentiments in it are quite small. Teeny font like this one. I think that's really nice. So Thanks for your kindness. We'll go with the Apple Harvest, which means I've given myself more work because I'll need to put it on the cling stamp now. Right, okay, so I am going to get, I've got this tip off of my lovely Upline Sam. Okay, so we're going to peel off, saw one of our TikToks, peel off the cling stamp. Okay, so it just comes straight off and goes onto a block. Then, what we do is we get the relevant stamp, we peel the back off. This is a great tip, by the way, so thank you, Sam. We are going to peel off the backing of the cling. And I don't know how I didn't know how to do this years ago when the cling stamps first came out. I always normally do it and take it straight off the transfer sheet. Okay, so pop this down like so. And then we turn our block over. Sorry, I'm a bit wobbly handed. And then we pop it on there. And then it's nice and straight. Sorry, I am a bit wobbly. I never get mine 100%, but yeah, look at that. So let's see if this fits actually. Yes, it does. Right, let me just stamp. For smaller sentiment sections, I would recommend. Oh look, thanks for your kindness. That's gorgeous. Recommend the photopolymer. It's a bit easier if you're a bit unsteady with your hands or what have you. I'm amazed I actually stamped that straight. Alright, pretty peacock. Pretty peacock. Just doing the same sentiment. See how juicy that is. I might need to turn this one over. Nope, that's fine. Jolly, jolly good. Always clean and replace as you go. Right, now I'll give you another little tip. If you're not in a crafty mood, right, if you're not in a crafty mood, but you want to do something so you feel like you've actually done something in a day, is get out your new stamp sets and put all the cling stamps on the back while watching Netflix. Because it's quite a monotonous task otherwise. And it's always good because when you go to do a live, your stamps are already prepped then. Karen, I have shifted things about in my bathroom, so when I see you in September, I'm going to give you that bathroom sign. For the large stamps, like background stamps, I use my Stamparatus plate the same way. Brilliant. The one big background stamps are the most difficult. Alison's done that already. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's awesome. Alison, I'm loving all your posts you're sharing. Oh, my phone's just fell again. I'm going to put that next to me. This is obviously a rubbish. Where's my other little holder? Hang on a second, guys. This was another little phone holder I got. This is more sturdy than the deck chair, so yeah, I'll just fold that up and put it away. It's cool though. Oh, can I see that my online recorded class is available for £15. It's a private tutorial on YouTube, and also I know I did make one of these before on a live, but this one's a more structured tutorial, and you would get a PDF with it as well, so it's £15. Let me know if you'd like to purchase it. I've made 2 or 3 of these now, and I've got them down in between, a little gap between my shelf and my punch unit holder thing, so I don't know what I'm going to put in them yet, but they are useful. Right, okay. Now, what we're going to do is, now I've obviously punched out a lot more stuff than I need for these 2 wee cards. So I think I'll concentrate on using the stamped punched images with a couple little bitties of the solid colours just to make it pop a little. Because these are quite small cards. And you've been busy with your cards as well. Right, so these were little scrap pieces. How gorgeous are they? I thought what I can do is cut them in half, layer them behind, or we could just, look at that ink, or we could just kind of offset them like that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's offset that one and offset this one. And I want a little bit of contrast. Oh, look, how fat, look at that. It's beautiful, that. Yeah, I think I'll offset them like that. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, do it, do it. So just a little bit of wet glue. Pop that on there and pull it out. Fabulous. What I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere this with dimensionals and tuck the little punched pieces underneath. Please, please treat yourself to this paper. It is just amazing. It is amazing. Okay. You could also cut it in half and layer it top and bottom or side and side. Or you could use the next die up as a matte kind of base layer. Fab. Oh, these are lovely. Right, so let's see what we're going to do. Now, you could also make these horizontal. So, you would just miss the die slightly off the edge. Especially if you want to show off all this scenage. All this pretty print. Scenage, is that even a word? You could do it sideways as well. I actually thought about doing that, and then I thought, no, too last minute. Right, okay, so let's decide. Now these are, oh, look at that. These are just amazing. So I want to keep some of the colours that coordinate. So that and that. And then on this one we can have the, I'm going to put the sentiment at the bottom. No. I'm going to put the sentiment right in the middle for that one. Put that there. Jason's saying that's gorgeous. Thank you. Karen's saying I love the shape cards like this. I did a football one yesterday. Ah, fab. That's awesome. I think I'll put this one down here. No, I'll put it up the top of it. Ah, what am I like? Just chitter-chattering away to myself. Okay, that will go in there. And let's see. Should we have a different pop of colour behind this one? See, that would look nice as well, actually. You don't want them too busy because they're a wee bit smaller. What about this one there? Nope, that doesn't go. What about lemon on this one? Oh, yes. Drew lemon on that one. Yep. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself here while I try and decide what bits are going where. Okay. White is also nice to add in to make it pop. Sneaky little white one in there. And I think I'll do, no, I won't do a white one in there because that's too much. Right, I'm going to go with that for that. I think this one needs something different. What do you think, guys? I'm not sure the yellow's okay for that. Maybe a pop of colour with the green. Oh, hi Emma. Sorry, like today didn't get a notification when you was live. Oh, no worries, hon. Maybe I should do the green on there. What do you think? What do you think? I wasn't a fan of this DSP, but I think it's grown on me. Not enough to buy it yet, though. Ooh, do it. Do you think the yellow was okay? Okay, we'll go with the yellow. So this one is going to be down towards the bottom. I think what I'll do though is I'm just going to mark with pencil where the sentiments go in, because these are quite long stemmed, so I want to cross them over underneath the sentiment. So that's the middle line there. Here we are doing the middle there. Right, so I've just popped them on. They're going to be covered. You could always rub them out. It's just to give me a basis for sticking down all the little bits. Right, so let's do this. And just bear in mind the width so that you're getting coverage of the little stems and what have you. What you can also do is just add a little bit of texture to your leaves by curling them under ever so slightly. Oh, 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 get off, look at that. I think that wee bit wants to go on a card. You can see how it gives it a little bit dimension. Dun, da, 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 da. Okay. Were we putting white on this one? Yeah, I will. I will. So these are not only pretty, just punched plain, super pretty, stamped and punched too. It just depends what you've got time for in a day, or how quick you need a card or what have you. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. I wanted to pop this little yellow piece here, so let me just check before I commit. No, I don't need one on the bottom. Right, okay. So we're ready to put dimensionals on here. And of course, they always run away from me when I really need them. Where did they go? Where did they go? It's annoying that, because I like to use one piece first. I'll find it before I crack open another sheet. Wow, there's 18 people watching. Thank you. Right, I am going to add something else on here. Are you ready for this? I am going to throw in a lemon and lime twist bit of ribbon. Okay, so Trusted Steed, that is the Stampin' Seal. Hang on a second to make sure it's... So I'm just going to add it on there where the sentiments go in. Just going to cut off a bit of this now. And we are going to wind it up. So I'm just going to stick it like so. And I think that is going to look nice. And now this last bit goes up here. Ta-da! That's better. Lots of layers on it, so why not add in some ribbon? So when you're popping this on, just make sure you're not over the width of your card. So I just want it about there. Yay! Yay! Kirsten, since, remember there was one live, I was using crazy colours and you were encouraging me to do the crazy colours. I am trying to stick with that and be brave and be a little bit more out there. Right, okay. Now this, I think I'm going to do something different. And you know what I'm going to do? I am going to create a little bouquet of flowers and I'm going to layer it up on the side of the sentiment. See how you would just change your mind like that? Now what you do need is a bit of twine if you've any. Have I got any white twine? I really must order more. Usually I've got white twine. I've got this thick twine, but that's too thick. Usually I have some white somewhere, but not today. You know what? I think I might use a bit of ribbon. What the hang. Right, sorry, I'm just talking out loud. Right, so let's glue these together. Same here, trying to get out the comfort zone. Oh, definitely. That's why I like papers like this, because it does challenge you. But just, I mean, in my general stamping as well, I'm trying. Okay. I mean, there's nothing worse than, well, there's nothing better rather than crafting with colours or combinations that you wouldn't normally think of, and then it works out absolutely fantastic. Right, so, oops, Sorry, I'm all fingers and thumbs. I want this over here. Right, I'm just going to press and hold that. So it looks like a little bunch of flowers. Let's see if I should layer up any more at the back. Maybe be too much. Just feel like this needs to pop a little bit more. What about a bit of... Nope, too much. Oh, I'll put this one in. There we go, that'll go nice. Lemon lolly ribbon. Yep, you've read my mind. How did you do that? Now, I'm just building it up so that I've got enough room on here for a glue dot. And then we're going to wrap the thin ribbon round. Great minds think alike, Kirsten, honey. Great minds, my dear. Right, let's go and pop that on the back. Stay down, monkey. Okay, we're going to attach that. I'm not doing a bow or anything. And then cut. Easy peasy. If this was a bigger card, you could obviously wrap it around a wee bit more. Ta-da! Right, let me... So if I pop that... Is that going in the middle? I think I'll put this down to the side as well. Or let me see, I think... Oh, I don't know now. Decisions. Should I make this an oblong card? Even though the direction of the paper is different? What do you think? Should I do it that way? I mean, nobody's going to say you've got that paper on wrong. I mean, we would notice it as card makers, but others wouldn't. Let me try and do a little bow, actually. Thank you for your comments. That's lime, not lemon. This is lemon lime twist. Did I say lemon? Because this is lonely. Oh, you mean the other lemon? Oh no, I was wanting to use this one, but great minds still. Look, that one. Right, I get you. I'm getting there. Right, okay. So, oh my goodness, Tricia, start that again. Right, okay, there. Did I take my tablets this morning? Yes, I did. Still on the antihistamines and stuff, so extra tablets. Oh my, this is torture watching someone with fake nails on trying to do a bow. And I can't do the bunny effect because I'm just rubbish. So I need to use a longer bit. The other ribbon would have been good actually because it'd be like a bouquet then. You know, like you would hold in a wedding or something, Kirsten. So that would look nice as well. Definitely would look nice. And it'd certainly be easier to attach to the punched elements. Right, okay, there we go. This is all twisted now, but I'm not very good at bows. Right, I'm going to lose about 10 minutes of my life here, and yours. Oh, is that what you were thinking? Good. See, I wasn't. So look at the tip I've learned as well. I think it's brilliant. Okay, we're just going to trim that off. Alison saying, luckily I bought the lemon lime twist and pretty peacock stamp pads when they were in colours. Love them. Oh, so you've saved yourself a wee fortune. Oh, look. Oh, that's pretty. Let me make the bow sections the same size though. Oh, that's pretty. Right, I need to cut this at an angle like the other one. Oh, that's really pretty. Right, okay. Hi, Janet. How are you? Hope you're well. Okay, so I'm putting the glue dot, overlapping the ribbon piece. You're not even going to see that ribbon now after all that. However, I will try and show it a little bit. Oh. Look. Obviously, do a better bow than I have. Right, let's see. I don't think anybody answered. Oh, you know what? You know what I could do? You know what I could do? Right, give me a second. I'm going to get my retired 2-inch punch. Where are you? Where are you? That's not it. And I am going to punch out a bit of white. And I'm going to see if I should mount that on there to make it a little bit more pop. What do you think, guys? Because sometimes I think it's something too busy now. Hi, Diana. Hope you're all well. Janice, is that you back out the shower and all dried, my dear? No, I think I'll just put it on like that, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so dimensional. I don't use glue dots often, but for little pernickety bits like this, it is really useful. Right. Oh, Janet, give me a wee message, hun. We need to get a catch up. Definitely need to get a catch up. All respectable now, Janice is saying. Good. Good. Right, I'm just going to pop that there. And I'm going to just pop this over to the side. Yeah, it's a bit skew with. Maybe should have just kept that in the middle. Can you see how this label is the exact same width as this die cut? I'll do it off to the right. Okay, so more dimensionals, and then we'll be done, folks. Then we'll be done. Oh, cheeky little dimensional sticking. Good, 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 good. I'm trying to be tidier and keep all the bump out the way. It's not bump, it's fabulous products, but you know what I mean, guys. Okay. Always make sure that your card's open in the right way. Touch wood, I haven't done that in a while. Right, let's just pop that down there to the side. Okay, now we have one more thing to do, which is embellishments. I don't think you need them, however, these are the sequins that go with this suite. So you might want to add a couple on just for effect, so I'm going to do that. Wait a minute, because I do have a side that's already been used. There we go. I just cut this in half. These are the adhesive back sequins trio. But I had to cut the packet in half to get it in my little IKEA box. Right. Pop that in there. Nearly finished, nearly finished. Right, okay. Now, this is lots of colours, so I am just going to use, take my pick tool. I am going to use this to lift and dot around 3, like so. So not too much in your face. But look, I love how this is a little bit added texture just by using your bone folder. Don't know, can you see that right? I'm off screen. Pretty. And I'll quickly show you what Kirsten was suggesting about the Wink of Stella as well. Right, this one I think I'm going to go a bit bolder with the Pretty Peacock. So one there. One there. Oh no, I don't want that there actually. Let me get that off. I don't want that there. There. And where else will I put it? There. There we go. See, I would change my mind quick. If you're quick, you won't rip your paper. Because these are really super sticky, these little adhesive back sequins. And there's 300 in this pack. So it's going to go a long way. Tricia's aim, my aim, is to make sure that I'm using as much as I can. Because that's what they're there for. Right, so this is the other gorgeous wee card. So what I'll do is, let me see this. I'll show you what our cushion was doing. Here's my one. You could also use the blending pen. So I'll show you both. So the blending pen helps you release that colour from the ink, because they're water-based inks. This is how they were able to do this. Okay, so I'll show you now, so you can see the difference. And it's also good if you've not got maybe a colour that you want to stamp inside this. There we go. And then the same we can do with the Wink of Stella. Oh, you would need to obviously really wet it. I don't tend to squeeze my Wink of Stella much because I like it to last long. So you just kind of add that wetness there. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see. I don't know if you could see the difference, but the Wink of Stella has got the little glimmer bits in it. So we can do it with the blender pen or this. I like the Wink of Stella better actually in a bold colour like that. Right, I'll keep that for another project. Well, everyone, that is me finished for the day, and I will be going off now to have a little break, and then I'll pop these up on YouTube in a wee while. Gather all your little bits together. This is how I normally would store mine. So I will just do that. I'll get a little clear card wallet. Let me just scrape all these off actually, because it's going to take ages to lift them. Put them in there like so. Oh my goodness, I forgot how much I actually punched out. Quite a bit. So I'll show you what I do. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Bear with, bear with. Because now I've got blender pens rolling about the desk. So just make sure they're all nice and flat. What I would do is I would just put them in there, and then I would pop them inside with my stamps. So I always know that they're in there. If it's just a little drop, I tend to just open up the stamp set and put them in here, just so that it grabs my attention when I pull the stamp set out and I can see them. But yeah, that's a good way to store your little extra pieces. This here is a template for the punch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that off. Okay, now remember what I said about making sure it's the right way round. So all you need to do is right face up. And then you're not going to get it wrong. So if you stamp like that, you see, you can't punch it out because it's opposite. So face up, pop that in there. What I would recommend you never ever ever do is put anything glittery in with your stamps. Don't ever do that. No, that'd be a nightmare. Okay, folks, that is the 2 cards using the punch and those pretty pictures. I hope you've enjoyed the live today. If I've inspired you to make anything, please share. Rouse, this is layering leaves, and it coordinates with this punch, the bow punch. Now, this was available in one of the last catalogues as a bundle, but I don't think it's a bundle in this catalogue. You need to buy them separate, but it's still good. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. I will go just now, and if you're just joining, you can watch this on catch up later on. But I'm really pleased with how those turned out, actually. And it's good how you just chop and change your mind as you go. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Speak soon. Bye.